Okay, okay, we're live. We're live. We're live. Okay. I haven't been live in so long, dude. It's been way too long. Also, makeup. What do we think? I don't know how to feel about it. Not gonna. It took way too long, so I'm gonna pretend that I like it, even though I'm kind of iffy. No, I'm not too sure about it. But hey. Anyway, I got a message. Sorry. So, bro, I need to tell you guys about how scuffed this setup is. You look at it, and, oh, like that's a person that streams sometimes. Like they know what they're doing. I don't. I don't. I'm lying to you. See, if you could see what's behind here, like what the actual heck is this, dude? So right here is my green screen, right? This is my room. This is my green screen. And I have a nice little picture of Jotaro from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure right there. And then over here, oh geez, I just blinded myself. I have a light right there. So I have a nice bright light shining directly into my eyes. So hopefully that makes it look better. And I have another one right there. It's my desk lamp. And this whole thing looks awful if you're in person, but it looks nice from here. So I don't know. Hopefully it looks nice. You need to know how long it took me to set this up. It took way too long, dude. This makeup took like, dude, I got home like 2.5 hours just for this. Just for this makeup, bro. Admire the little stars and dots, dude. You know, I was like, I was doing it right, and I was like, but I made it. The stars look good. I'm so happy about that. Every time I do my makeup, every one side looks uneven. Every single time, like no matter what I do, one side looks uneven. So I don't know what to do to fix that. I don't know. Like in the little lip here, what do you think? 3 stripes? I see. Like, I look good. I like went out today, and it was so hot. Climate change is real. I promise. Like if you go outside, you're gonna burn your like toots off because never said that word in my life, but you're gonna burn because like it's so humid and it's so hot. It's just like beating down on you over and over again. But yeah. So one thing about this wig, I always get hair in my mouth, dude. Ooh, I want it out. Dude, help me. Okay, so I said this is gonna be a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure stream. Hold on. Let me make a video. Checking my TikTok right now, my notifications. It's so fun to look at my notifications, dude. It's like it's a little experience every time because I never know if it's gonna be like one like, it's gonna be like 10 comments or something. I mean, I'm not big on TikTok whatsoever, but like still, it's always like a little surprise what's gonna happen. It's always fun. Also, I'm gonna post my going live video right now. So if I'm quiet, that's one. Been in that beat girl, not beat. I've been in that beat girl, not beat. I've been in that beat girl. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna post my video now. This is my going live video. So hey, check out my stream, broski. I don't act like this in real life, I promise. If I did, I would have way more friends and way more haters, I think. Let me see. I'm trying to think about what tags to put on my video because I don't know what makes people go from TikTok to Twitch. I feel like it's not a very smooth exchange because they don't let you tag your Twitch and your TikTok profile. I think that's so stupid. Like they have two random platforms. I don't even know what they are. It's like something. It's like Honey or something. And I'm like, what is that? Why can't you link something that's people actually use? You know, I don't understand it personally. Personally, I don't get it. But what can I say? Anyway, I see I have 2 viewers. They're probably in my head. I'm probably hallucinating one of them. But if you're here, how do you do? Anyway, back to posting my video, right? So I'm trying to get as many people here as I can. But soon enough, I'm going to start talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because it's something I've been obsessed with recently. and I don't even know why. Like one day I just decided to watch it. It's changed my life, dude. I'm not kidding. I have like every time I talk to someone, I'm like, "Have you seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Will you watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Have you seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Will you watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?" And they get so mad. Well, they don't get mad, but I can tell they're getting annoyed. Right? So, what do you guys think of my really lopsided band-aid that I drew? I worked really hard on it. It looks so bad. It's okay. I think it's cool. Alright. Join my stream to hear me yap. That's my hook. Hook, line, and sinker. Once they see this one, they're gonna be like, dang. Better tune in. Sorry, I'm looking at myself in my OBS camera, and I just can't help. Anyway, back to posting this video. It's taking so long. I can't focus on anything. That's what this streaming thing is good for. Wait a minute. Best viewers on. I don't know what you said, but it blanked it out. I don't know why. Let me change this chat box. Because I want things to show up for longer periods of time. See if I can figure it. Did that do it? Okay, that did it. I fixed it. If you want, you can write something again. It might show up better. Speaker. There we go. Hopefully that looks better. Go ahead and try and type something and it'll show up, right? Isn't that kind of cool? Weird how technology works now, huh? A few years ago, get a Victorian child on here. Right. Whoa. What are these letters? Where are these characters? Where are they coming from? Why does the stream look so cool? See, that's why you should subscribe, because if a Victorian child was here, I think they would subscribe. What can I say? Asked. Yeah. Don't think about it too hard. True. Hashtag JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Hashtag emo. Hashtag alt. Hashtag musician. I always put that on all my TikTok videos because I want to do music, but I haven't actually made any music. I'm kind of delusional, I'm not gonna lie. But it's okay. It's okay. We're all a little delusional, right? Right? Let me get this video posted, dude. It's taking so long. It shouldn't take this long to press already, because TikTok, like, after you use tags so many times, I reuse the same ones every single time I post a video. It shouldn't take that long, because they just recommend them. You just tap down the line. I literally take 20 minutes just to tap down the line, because I'm like, should I switch it up? Should I do, instead of hashtag JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, should I just do hashtag JoJo? Would the ladies love if I just put JoJo's Bizarre? You gotta think about your audience here. So that's why you should follow, because I take all of my 2 viewers, one of them being me, into consideration every time I do a post. So, if you want someone that cares, you should follow. Like and subscribe. That's my pitch. You know that song on TikTok that goes like, up and a nasty girl, nasty, up and a nasty girl, nasty, up and a nasty girl, nasty, and a nasty, nasty, nasty. That's been stuck in my head 24/7. Every single time I look every time I go anywhere, like I was just at the store, we went to 3 stores for like maybe 2.5 hours. The whole time I was thinking, up and a nasty girl, every time I pick up something, up and a nasty girl, just over and over. That's all that goes on in this head of mine. That's all. Head empty. Tinash. How do you say her name? Tinashi? I don't know, but it's funny because if you look up the song, like if you look it up on Google, it's pretty much like it just says, it's a different song. Like it looks up, if I put in I've been on a thick girl in Google, and then you look it up, it shows like the song I'm thinking of, but the lyrics are for another song called Nasty Girl. It's not that one. It's kind of funny because it's such a popular song. I'm surprised they haven't fixed it already. But alas, not a curse word, by the way. ALAS. It's not a curse word. Twitch. I don't even know Twitch's policies on cursing. I probably should, given the fact that I'm streaming. You know, I actually haven't streamed in like 2 years, and I look so different. I I used to stream like Minecraft Bed Wars when it was like during the pandemic. So that would be like 5 years ago. Jeez, it doesn't feel that long, does it? It's like, I feel like it just happened. Like literally yesterday, I was stuck in my room doing online schooling, and now here I am, flourishing in the real world. Just kidding. I sit in my room all day and I watch JoJo. Sure, but hey, I'd say that's flourishing. Yeah, just a boy. No one's gonna watch the stream, dude. That's why I'm saying whatever I want, because it doesn't matter. No one's gonna know. Here. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put in the video now. See what happens. If I get any viewers, I'm gonna be very surprised. Alrighty. Okay, so we got 2 viewers. I don't think they're real. We're gonna get started, okay? So, reason I started this stream, because there's a certain JoJo's Bizarre Adventure character that gets on my nerves really bad. And that character is Koichi Hirose. I'll say it one more time for those in the back. Koichi Hirose. And about him, I hate him. I'm going to tell you why in gross detail. I hate Koichi Hirose because, one, if you see his design, he looks like a knockoff Polnareff for a good, like, 5 episodes, I'm pretty sure, before his hair gets cut off. Or maybe, no, I don't remember. I think he looks normal, and then he has to cut off his hair, and then he looks like a knockoff Polnareff. Or he starts out looking like a knockoff Polnareff, then his hair looks normal. I think it's the first one. I could be wrong, but I'm going to assume it's the first one. So his hair starts out okay. Like, okay. I mean, nothing against short people, but he's really short. And he really stands out amongst the JoJo characters for part 4. So, I mean, hey, if he was a good, cool character, I wouldn't mind. But, like, kind of jarring. I mean, I have short friends. You can't hold it against me because I have short friends. I'm not short phobic. How can I be short phobic? My friend is short. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Koichi Hirose? Useless. Yeah, I said it. He's useless. Every time they fight, he's always the damsel in distress. He's always like, oh no, wow, what are we gonna do? And his voice. If you hear, I only watch the English dub because I don't like subtitles. Me personally, I don't like subtitles. So what I do is I watch the English dubs, and if there's a funny clip in Japanese, sometimes I just watch them random. But really, that's pretty much all I do. So, okay, I lost my viewer. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm the only viewer I need. So, yeah, what was I even talking about? Okay, Koichi Hirose, why I hate him. So the English dub, his voice sounds so annoying. Like, the voice actor, nothing against the voice actor, but literally, I hate his voice so much. He's like, no, like, he sounds like Deku. He's like, oh no, what are we gonna do? Oh no, there's an enemy. What are we gonna do? Oh, like, he's so useless. He just spends more, like, you know how anime characters talk during the battles? You know, that's what they do. I understand. I've watched enough to understand that's what they do. Instead of fighting, they just decide to sit there and talk to themselves for like 20 minutes. They finally make one move. It's okay. I understand at this point, but he's even more useless than, like, let's say, Okuyasu. Okuyasu, I was watching a video on Okuyasu's stand and how like potentially powerful it could be. And like his stand, the hand, is so powerful. Like think about it, right? Because the hand basically reach out your hand and whoop, someone comes at you, right? That's what he can do with anything. Like there's no limits. So basically, I saw a comment that said he could like stretch, like bring forward space and time itself towards him. And I think that's kind of crazy. Like, I think that's kind of cool. But they said he nerfed his brain because his stand would be too OP. Like literally, if he could control time, like time and stuff, like literally, what was I talking about? If you could control space and time, right? Then literally the whole Kira arc would be over like this, you know? Like they wouldn't have to fight him at all if Okuyasu just wasn't stupid. Think about it. Thank you for the follow, whoever that was. I think it was from TikTok. It's pretty dope. That's pretty darn cool. But anyway, so Okuyasu could be so much more powerful than he actually is. But they made him stupid, so there was an actual arc. I don't use stupid lightly. I don't like calling people stupid because I feel like a bad person for it, you know? But like, he's stupid. What can I say? Literally, every battle, he just stands there. He does about as much as Koichi does in a battle. He's just kind of there and he's like, oh no, what are we gonna do? He's at least funny, you know? Like he's got a charm to him, okay? Like I think he's kind of funny. Like Okuyasu, if he was real, I would be friends with him because he's chill, he's cool, right? But if Koichi was real, dude, kick the out of him. He's so useless, dude. I don't know if any of you here, 3 people here, know JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but if you know Koichi Hirose, you're gonna understand my pain. Let me find a picture of him. He's the most annoying little guy you'll ever see in your life. Let me get him. Koichi Hirose. Let me find a particularly silly looking picture of him to show you guys why I dislike him so much. Okay, this is fine. Let me take this. Let me save this image. Import it into Streamlabs. Get out of my stream right now. I will have no Koichi lovers in my chat. This is my only boundary. I'm gonna convince you why I'm gonna tell you why I hate Koichi so much, okay? I know there's Koichi lovers out there, but I am not one of them. I hate him. So basically, every time there's a battle, right, he's always there. Like, I don't even know. Hold on. Let me formulate my thoughts real quick. I'm getting uppity, right? He makes me angry. You know how there's irrational fears? I have irrational anger towards Koichi. You know, scratch that. I think it's very rational because he gets on my nerves so much. So, first of all, I feel like Koichi is more of a main character than Josuke is in part 4. You see? Because, like, we start out with Koichi. Like, who is this guy? He's just a little guy walking across the street. Who is this? And he's like, my name's Koichi Hirose. Like, okay, but where's the JoJos? Where's Josuke? Where's Josuke? Oh, crap. Dropped my phone. Anyway, he's walking through. He's like, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm getting bullied. I'm so small, I'm getting bullied. I feel for people that get bullied. Not him. Not him. Okay? So, he's just walking down the street, minding his own business. And I think he starts getting bullied or something. And then we see Josuke. Or maybe it's Josuke getting bullied. I really don't remember. I watched it like a week ago, but I've been watching every single JoJo episode, like every day, for like the past month. So all of it kind of runs together at some point. That aside, I'm a reliable narrator, okay? So, back to it. Josuke is like getting bullied or whatever, or the turtle's getting bullied. Oh no, don't hurt the turtle. And Koichi is just standing there like, oh, what's going on? Oh no! What's going on? Yeah, I think it was Josuke getting bullied. By the way, I think Josuke's intro is really interesting and kind of funny. Anyway, back to Koichi and why I hate him so much. She's basically like, oh no, what am I gonna do? I should just stand here and wait until something happens. So that's what he does, the useless little brat he is. Just sits there. That's not why I hate him. But anyway, it feels like he's more of a main character than Josuke. You start out the season with Koichi, and then at the end, pretty much, Koichi is like person that almost ultimately takes down Kira, technically. Because at the end, he does one thing. Like, when all the JoJo team are together trying to fight Koichi does, like, one thing, and JoJo's like, he's so reliable. He's so smart. He's so reliable. We need more people like Koichi in the world. I'm like, what? What else has he done, ever, to help you guys? He's just sat there. Every time he's in a battle, he's either the one getting saved, or he's the one making the problems. Example A. He was kidnapped by the girl. No. Getting kidnapped, not his fault. I get it. It all happens. It happens to all of us. I understand. But after he defeats her, she threatens to make him eat, like, nails or something. Like, she's crazy, dude. She's crazy. I supported him until this episode, okay? So she locks him up. She threatens to tie him to an electric chair if he doesn't do, like, math problems or something stupid like that. Like, oh no, I'm really nervous. How am I gonna get out of this one? Finds his way out of it. He has the opportunity to kill her and doesn't. Kind of pissed me off, but not enough to, like, hate him, right? Not yet. So he saves her. He's like, okay, I'm gonna be a good person. I'm gonna save her. Good guy. What a great guy, right? Then he's like, okay, now that I've saved her, we can be best friends. It's like, what? What is wrong with him? He has, like, Stockholm Syndrome to the max. And there's that episode with the Cinderella lady that basically makes the girl, I forgot her name, but she gets on my nerves too. She reminds me of Tomie with her power with, like, but anyway, she's basically like, I'm gonna make him fall in love with me. And then he's like, okay. Like, he knows all about it at the end. He finally realized she manipulated him into loving her. And he's like, no matter what, I'm gonna save her life. Because I love you. And I'd rather die than us not be together forever. It's like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with him? I don't understand. Stupid. I hate him. Okay? You guys don't understand. It makes sense in my head, and soon enough, I'll find a way to explain it in a way that everyone will agree with me. Also, by the way, I did a little, off topic, but I did a little digging through Streamlabs. If you can't tell with my stream setup. So I did a little digging through Streamlabs. And I was able to make it so if you follow, there's going to be a little morning, Joe radio, Joe. That little song for the radio station. If you follow, it'll play that sound. I think that's rather cool. Something I did. Okay. So there's that. Oh, I forgot to bring up a little picture of him. Let me do that real quick. Import it. My computer's going crazy right now. It is, like, struggling so bad because I have a GIF going on over here. The thingy over here with the text. It's my favorite JoJo. Of question my absolute flavors of dude. I'm gonna go by part because there's so many that I love. Part 1, unpopular opinion, I wasn't a huge fan of part 1, so I don't have any. Actually, no, Speedwagon. Speedwagon. Part 1, Speedwagon. Part 2, My favorite JoJo part 2. What was part 2? Oh yeah, that was one of the best ones. Joseph Joestar. So best JoBro. Hmm. He didn't have too many allies in part. Maybe I need to look up the characters again. Let me look at them. JoJo part 2 character. I'm forgetting stuff that's happened. It's all kind of running together. But all I remember is my hate. Oh, Caesar! Caesar! I loved Caesar part 2. Part 2 is my favorite. Love the return of Speedwagon. And then part 3, let's see. Part 3 characters. That one is tough because I love the whole gang. Like that one, that whole part is basically just a bros trip. And I love that about it. Because, like, there's so much traveling and just the dynamic between all the characters is just so funny. I love Joseph. I love Avdol. I love Polnareff, Kakyoin, Jotaro. I love the whole gang together as a whole. If I had to choose one favorite, it would probably be. I don't even know. It'd have to be like probably Avdol. But Polnareff has the best hair. True. That's very true. I mean, I can't really. But like, Koichi copies it. He starts out with an original design, and then they nerf him. They cut off his hair with his soon-to-be little witchy girlfriend, and then they keep it like that. It made me upset, because Polnareff is too good to have a little copycat riding on his coattails. Okay? He's original. He's the moment. Nobody else would have done that hairstyle if Polnareff hadn't have done it first. But here comes Koichi with his little smarmy little legs. Like, I'm Tommy's hairstyle. Anyway, part 4. Characters I love from part 4. That was Josuke's season. My favorite JoBro from that one was either Rohan. Oh, the alien one. The little alien guy. I forgot his name. Alien. Let me see. Keicho? No, it's not Keicho. What's his name? Alien. Oh, Mikitaka. Mikitaka Azakura. So good looking. I love him. He's so loyal too. Like he's way more useful than Koichi ever was the entire season, dude. He literally in the light tower, electric tower. I don't know what it's called. Energy tower episode. He literally sacrificed himself for Jotaro. No, Josuke. My bad. He literally sacrificed himself for Josuke. He goes inside the tower, almost gets killed trying to save Jotaro, right? And then he survives anyway, but then he becomes pals with the guy in the tower. And I think that's kind of funny. I mean, he's so lovable. He helps Jotaro. I keep saying Jotaro. Jotaro. And I'm not even talking about Jotaro. It's Josuke. Josuke. So he helps Josuke win like 8 million, they're not dollars, yen, against Rohan in the little gambling thing they did. I don't understand the game, but you know, he's a real one. Like if your friend wouldn't do that for you, cut him off, dude. They're not reliable, you know? So, part 5. That's the one I just finished. I'm on part 6 right now, Stone Ocean. Part 5, favorite JoBro. Man, I love Narancha so much. Narancha's my favorite, for sure. I mean, he's short too. Don't get me wrong. And he's also kind of not stupid, but he's not the brightest bulb in the pack, you know? He's not the brightest crayon in the box. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed. So, but he's so cute. Like, he's funny. I like that he's a little slow. He's funny, you know? His power's so useful, little bomber. Like, little thing he does, just like, to recall with stand, it goes off his back. I think it's full cool detail. His stand is cool, he's funny. He's loyal, too. And I hate what happened to him. I had to kill my little guy. So I hope you knew that already. Anyway, part 6, Stone Ocean. Stone Ocean. Jolene is amazing. So that might be my second favorite season. Because part two, my favorite. Sorry, I keep saying season. Every time I say season on TikTok, like one time, I accidentally put JoJo season 1 in my video, and everyone started coming for me. They were like, "Did you just say season? I think you meant part. Are you sure you meant season? Because it's actually in parts, and I know that. Okay, I know that. It was a typo. It was a typo." And in every single comment that said that, I was like, I know it's in parts. Anyway, so favorite character, part 6. I haven't finished it so far, but I love Anasui. It's because I'm a simp. But character-wise, he sucks. Hope he and Jolene don't get together, because that's toxic. It's basically like Koichi and whatever the girl's name was situation. I don't want that to happen again. Shouldn't have happened in the first place. Don't want it to happen again. But trying to do that Drake meme. Well, so basically, Koichi and that girl, Jolene and Anasui. Just kidding. Just kidding. I don't ship either of those. But Anasui is my favorite JoJo. Though, very close second is Weather Report. Is it weather forecast or weather report? Remember? If you know, put it in the comments. I don't remember. But Weather Report, he's so cute. He's so cute. I love him. I don't even know, like, is what he's wearing a hat? Or is it hair? Or is it kind of like a Jotaro hat situation where it's like half hair, half hat? You don't really know where the hat begins and where the hair ends, sort of thing. I don't really know. But very cute. My favorite JoJo. But literally all the characters in part 6 are so strong. I love all of them. What's your favorite anime? Good question. I haven't watched an anime that's not JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in so long. So, I mean, I've watched Death Note, I've watched part of... tried to watch a little bit of, the one with Deku, My Hero Academia. Didn't really get into that. Started watching... I already mentioned Death Note. That's probably my answer. But I've watched... with Hirose, I think. I don't even know. I need to read more manga and watch more anime. I really only streamed because I wanted to talk about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because my friends got it with me. I keep trying to get them to watch it with me, but they're like, and like, when do you want to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Will you watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure with me? When will you watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? When? And then they're like, I don't know. Sad life. But alas, we'll be okay. Favorite anime that's not JJ's Bizarre Adventure, though? Solid answer, probably Death. There's one I watched that I really liked a lot, but I can't remember the name of it right now. It's the one with Gon. Oh, Hunter x Hunter. I watched a lot of that. It was like, I watched maybe 50 or so episodes. That was pretty good. I didn't finish it because I just kind of got bored. What actually happened to me with JoJo's Bizarre... Jeez, I keep running the whole thing together. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That happened with me 2 times, actually. So, flashback to the past, like, 3 years. I'm a little kid in middle school or something. Actually, way more than 3 years, like 5 years or something. I'm like, I see a gif of Josuke in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Like, what's that? Let me reenact the gif. Hold on. This is really necessary. So it's basically the gif where he's like, so, you know the gif, the very last thing he does at the end of the season, the very last panel in the manga, it's like, so I was like, what is this? It seems kind of gay. So I look into it more, and I look at all the characters and I'm like, whoa, they look cool. At that point, I think only part 3 was around. So I was looking at all the poses and I was like, wow, Kakyoin's pose looks cool. I don't even know. That's probably okay. I have absolutely no idea what just happened. So sorry. No idea what happened. But I'm back, guys. I'm back. By the grace of the gods above, I'm back. Okay, so basically what I was talking about is what was it? Oh, how I found JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Since they probably cut out everything, I'm gonna start over from the beginning. Brain blast to the past. 3 years ago. No, not 3 years ago. I was in like middle school. So middle school me is browsing the internet, right? Just going on the internet, doing dangerous things as per usual, and I see this GIF somewhere online. It's Josuke's pose at the very end of the manga and the anime, right? It's when he does this little like was like he does little so so I saw that and I was like, wow, what anime is that from? So I do a little digging, right? On the interwebs, I do a little digging. And I find it, and I'm like, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, that's interesting. So I look into it a little more, I find all the JoJo posts, and I'm like, wow. I like at that point, maybe only part 3 was out. I don't think there was anything else, at least that I remember seeing. So I saw the posts and stuff, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. I want to watch that. So I found it online on a pirated, illegal website. You know me. So I got it legally. So I got it illegally, and I watched the first episode, and I was like, wow, that was really boring. Like, this is this JoJo's boring adventure or what? Where's the interesting parts? So, I'd never watched it again for like 3 years. 3 years pass, I'm in high school again, right? It's like a year ago from now. Like, okay, or a year before now. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll give this a try. Maybe I was just a boring child who knew nothing. You know, maybe I was just stupid. Maybe I didn't fully understand the beauty I was witnessing with my own 2 eyeballs. So I look at it again, I watch it, and I'm like, that was still really boring. I didn't like it. So I try to just get through it because I hear online like, oh, part 1's boring. Go on to part 2, it'll be better. I'll get through it. Basically, I just use part 1 as background. It's like I'm just doing laundry or something. Don't even look at the screen. I'm just listening to it just so I know what's going on a little bit. And then I get to part 2. And bro, I was in love. I loved part 2 so much. I was like, how did I deprive myself of this art for so long? How could I do this to myself, you know? Because part 2 is a masterpiece, dude. Like, Joseph's adventure from, like, being this douche who, like, he's really funny, he's confident. He's kind of a coward, though. He's like, when all else fails, he's like, oh man, I better skedaddle, to becoming the strong guy who can, like, he, like, learns to respect his teacher, who's a woman. I also love her as well. The little peeping bath scene. But I really like the characters. I liked Caesar and his dynamic. I think that was really cool. But yeah, then I started watching part 3, and then part 4, and then part 5, and now I'm on part 6, Stone Ocean. I'm not even done with part 6 right now. So no spoilers, please. Joseph's the best MC by far. You know, it's a close tie between him and Jolene for me. Because they're really good. Like, I'm seeing a lot more character growth with Joseph from where I'm at in Stone Ocean. But it's possible that Jolene will grow more. I think that's cool. Least favorite protagonist? Probably, well, part 1, because he's boring. In my opinion. It's my opinion! So, part 2... I think Joseph is really interesting. He's probably, as of now, I think he's a better MC than Jolene, but I think Jolene's really cool too. I really like her. Second favorite protagonist Jolene. First favorite Joseph. Third favorite between. If I have to choose between Jotaro, Josuke, Giorno. I mean, to me, I like Jotaro too. I don't like how he treated his mom though. Like, dude, what did she do? I think it's kind of funny how like docile she is and how like aggressive he was. He was like, "Shut up!" Like she was just like, "What do you want for dinner?" And he was like, "Shut up!" He was like in jail or something. It was funny. It was like, what? Also, sub goal up there, by the way. If I get 100 followers, I'll buy the first volume of Steel Ball Run. You know, I'll probably do it without that many followers anyway, but you can make me, like, want to do it more if you follow. Anyway, Jotaro is a good protagonist. There was a lot of character growth for him, too, especially over the 3 seasons parts. The 3 parts he was in. He was in there a lot. Joseph got a lot of screen time, too. He got part 2, part 3, and part 4. And Jotaro got part 3, part 4, some of part 6. So I think that's interesting. I really like that he came back. Like, out of all the protagonists to come back that many times, I like that Joseph and Jotaro are the ones that did. It's like, Josuke? I mean, he's cool, right? Like, his design is cool. I like his personality, but he feels a lot more like a side character than to me. Like, he's kind of... He gives off funny side character energy, but he doesn't really give off main character, like, I'm gonna lead the story, kind of. He doesn't have much motivation either. Because, like, in the beginning, we see him, and he's like, there's this turtle getting bullied, and he's like, I'm scared of a turtle. Oh no, I don't like turtle. And then someone starts bullying him, and he's like, please just leave me alone. And they say something about his hair, and he's like, what did you just say? He beats the crap out of him. I think that was funny. But, like, it's kind of interesting because when they were, like, messing with the turtle, he didn't really care. You know, like, he doesn't care about animals. He doesn't really care about other people getting hurt. He doesn't really care if he gets hurt. He just doesn't really care about anything. But then his dad dies. Like, my whole lease on life has changed. I need to avenge my father. Like, we don't even know who his father is. I feel like the anime, at least, I didn't read the... Like, I feel like the anime didn't really set up his motivations well enough. Because, like, why should we care about his dad? Why? I don't know who he is. I don't care. So, it felt kind of weird. A lot of part 4 wasn't as violent as part 3. That's an interesting take, because I feel like things got way more violent in part 4. Like, a lot of the villains they were dealing with were, like, actual, like, criminals that did, like, some devious things, right? We weren't really used to that in part 3. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Like, because the first episode, they start off with this random villain. They were going in depth about him, like, all his crimes. Like, he did this to women. He did this to child at the age of 12. Dang, this guy must be, like, a major villain for, like, the whole series. And he's only in there for, like, 2 or 3 episodes. I was like, why'd they go so in on, like, him being this terrible person just for them to get rid of him for, like, 3 episodes. But whatever. Not my story. I'm not a Rocky, so I'm not the genius that made the whole thing. So I can't really I can't judge. But yeah, I feel like they started out really strong with him as a villain. They were like, this is the tone we're going to set for the entire thing. And then plus part 3 villain Dio, I don't even remember what his goal was. He just wanted to like take over the world. I think there was less like bloody fights in part 4, but like the things they were talking about, I don't know, I feel like it was more violent, like in plot than actual visuals, personally. But hey, each their own. I mean, we all got opinions. I respect yours. Let me see. Hey, I kind of want to invite my friend to like watch my stream, but I don't know if I do want to. Because like they don't know any of the stuff about JoJo, and I'm trying to convince them to watch it. Most of the characters were comedy in part 4, but in part just about every part 3, you mean? Oh yeah, you're right. Part 3, dude, they took off like all that was left was Polnareff, Jotaro, and Joseph. Out of the main 5, or technically 6 if you add Iggy, half the team dies by the end. So that was really rough. Bro, those deaths were so sad. I like Man, I was so sad when Abdul died the first time, but he didn't actually die. It was so rude that they didn't tell Polnareff about it. Like they were like, we're gonna go off to this island and we're gonna meet Abdul. Abdul's gonna pretend like he doesn't know us, and then we're gonna talk to him without Polnareff knowing. Like it's like one of those little mean pranks at school where like everyone, let's wear black today and not tell Polnareff. Let's all get buzz cuts and not tell Polnareff. So that sort of thing. And then Polnareff's like, what is going on here? I killed my best friend, you know? Like, he's heartbroken. Why didn't they just tell him? Why didn't they just tell him that he didn't kill him? Like, that was so mean. For what? Duke. So, and the way they did it is, like, cruel, because, like, at the end, they just go onto the beach after Polnareff tries to get him revived by an enemy stand user. Crazy little episode, by the way. I thought it was kind of cool. And then they just reunite. And they see Abdul again. And Polnareff's like, Abdul! Oh my god, my friend Abdul! And then everyone's like, oh, hey Abdul, how's it going? And Polnareff's like, what? What's going on? Why is no one surprised? Why is no one as happy as I am? And they're like, oh, we knew he was alive the whole time. Yeah, we just didn't tell you. And Polnareff's like, what? And the reason they didn't is so stupid. They were like, we didn't tell you because we thought you were going to tell the enemy. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you thought he was going to tell the enemy? When has he done that? Like, any time in the story. When has he said something that made the enemy know something that would compromise their position? Name one time. Exactly. You can't. So they just did that for no reason. I feel like if Aragi added in a part where maybe Polnareff said something stupid that got their, like, position covered, maybe that would make more sense. Like, maybe. But, like, there was none of that. So it was just kind of random, them being mean to Polnareff. Like, if someone did that to me, dude, if they made me think I killed my best friend, and then they knew he was alive for, like, 2 months and just didn't tell me, dude, I would be out of there so fast. It wouldn't even matter if Dio was gonna end the world. Not my problem. I don't know. I thought the entire episode where Polnareff brings his sister back was really sad. Yeah, Polnareff's backstory is really sad. Yeah, that was really sad. It was kind of crazy when she started, like, eating him, though. I mean, happens to the best of us, am I right? Who's your favorite JoJo protagonist? JoJo, JoBro, and JoJo villain. These got shivers. For me, favorite protagonist, like I said, Joseph. Favorite JoBro. Out of all of them, Naracha. I like his design. Like, it doesn't make as much sense for me to like Naruto this much. It's just because he's purple. He's adorable. I like his boys too. They're a lot better Joe Bros, but I like Naruto. I wish Fugo was in the story for longer for part 4. No, part 5. Because he had such a good stand, dude. Like, it was such a unique stand too, because like he was unhinged, bro. Like he was like it was kind of scary. So I thought his stand was really interesting. I wish we could have done more with that part of his story. Um, favorite MC Joseph, favorite Joe Bro, Caesar. Caesar, good choice. Caesar's awesome. Favorite villain, Dio. See, another controversial opinion. I don't know if I like Dio that much. Don't attack me here. It's my opinion. So, my opinion, I don't really like Dio that much. Here's why. Go to the first season, look at his motivations, right? He hates, not just dislikes, not just thinks is annoying. He hates with a burning passion Jonathan. Why? What did he do? Jonathan did nothing. He helped him out, welcomed him into his home. He was like, hey, let me get your luggage. And Dio was like, no, don't touch my luggage with your filthy peasant hands. Like, Dio was just so pressed for no reason. Like, what did Jonathan do? And then he keeps going. He kills his dog. I don't even know why. He's like, he acts as though Jonathan did something to him, and he needs to get payback. He's like, you know, me killing his dog really settled the score. I really got him back for what he did to me. Touching my luggage. He'll never do that again. What did he do? Like, for me to like a villain, they need to have good motivations, you know? They need to have a strong reason to act the way that they do. I'm pretty sure Dio tried to take the Joestar fortune. Yeah. A little bit of a gold digger. I understand. We all got a little gold digger in us, you know? But no, I didn't think that was a strong enough motivation for me personally to like him, or not. Yeah, to sympathize per se. Like, I know he wants money. Just kill the guy. Just kill the father. You know? I know that was a difficult task. He tried to poison him slowly, but then Jonathan was like, no, stop. It's my dad. By the way, Jonathan's dad, so mean to Jonathan after Dio came in. He's like, look at this little blonde boy. You need to be more like him. He knows how to eat broccoli fast. That's not a detail. I don't know if I said that. But he knows how to do math well. He knows how to fight. He can beat you in a fist fight. In a battle of fisticuffs. And you can't even do math that fast. So I like the blonde one better. Like, that's crazy. What? Me personally, I don't even know if I would have saved that dad after the way he treated Jonathan after Dio came in. But Jonathan's a gentleman. He's a nice person. So we had get a load of this guy. Well, not this guy. A different guy somewhere. Anyway, what was I even talking about? I don't even remember. Oh, Dio. Why I don't think he's a convincing villain in my opinion, especially for how long they have him in the series. Like, dude, after a season, I understand. That's fine if you want to continue with another one, him being the villain. Part 2. Okay, that's 2 seasons. Keep going. He's the villain. And, like, I like the parts where he's, like, kind of related in the next few parts. But him being the villain again in part 6, he's not the direct villain, but he's pretty much a main villain. He's like the motivation for the, you know? Like, he's so ingrained in the plot, I just want something else to be a villain, you know? It was refreshing to have Kira Yoshikage as a villain, because he had nothing to do with Dio. He was just a random freak who liked to kill women and look at hands and the Mona Lisa. I thought that was pretty darn cool. It's like he has nothing to do with Dio. That was really refreshing to me. It was nice to have a different villain, you know? So it felt new. So that's something I liked. And now we're back to Dio again. Like, seriously, we're getting this much content out of a guy who disliked Jonathan just because he wanted his money. Like, that's the motivation for everything that happens in the whole series. Okay, thoughts on cars? I can't drive. They're a good vehicle. Trains, a little better. I'm personally a metro elitist. So, I know your question. Cars, so I like it. I don't really remember much about cars, not gonna lie. Is he the purple one with like the long, luscious purple locks? Like my definitely very, very natural ones, like right here. Oh, cars. You look him up. Yeah, he's the purple one. Look at this guy. Doesn't he look so cool? Yeah, he's cool. I like cars. I really liked the music for part two was awesome, bro. The music was so good. The themes for each villain, amazing. I loved SCDC. Hold on, I need to blow my nose.